first thing I did in my 10-hour study session was 2 hours of sociology revision, and I'm just showing you my notes right now. The way in which I revise is I highlight from the book and then copy the notes into my notebook, and here I'm just sticking in a worksheet that my teacher gave me. But I find it really helpful to highlight the specific words and then include them in my notebook instead of just writing everything, because I just find it easier to learn that way. So these were my Finnish revision notes. I did about 5 pages, and after this I decided to do a mind map poster, and I find this a great method of revision because you will constantly see it on your bedroom wall and just be reminded of what you've learnt. After sociology, I then did some maths revision for roughly about 3 hours, and I just went through my textbook and looked at everything that I didn't know, and then there were some things which I did slightly know but not too well. With the ones which I didn't know at all, I put into a list which I was later going to make into a poster so I could highlight all the areas which I did not know at all and knew that I would need help with. And maths is easily my worst subject and something that I need to work really hard on, so I spent a lot of time doing this. And obviously I know that with maths you're supposed to learn and practice, but I just needed to do this first to highlight what I needed to do or not. And then I decided to make a poster of everything that I needed to do so I could put it on my wall and remind myself that I need to do this and it's not going to happen by itself. So after I had done that, I actually made smaller posters of things which I slightly knew but not too well. So this was things such as like fractions and percentages, and this was just really helpful to have on my wall. Then I decided to do a Sociology Unit 2 past paper, and it's just good to do past papers because you can time yourselves and you can test your knowledge, and it just gives you a good level of understanding and what you know and what you don't, and it's easy for my teacher to see how I'm progressing as well. I then decided to watch a documentary relevant to my work because I'm trying to become a visual learner as well as a kinetic learner. After the documentary, I decided to edit my English speech because I have to say it within 5 minutes, so I decided to cut it down to just the key points. This was the final thing I did for my study session, and then I was done for the night.